All right, Saturday morning, the 18th of November. I'm at Sam's Gap, right where the Appalachian Trail crosses the old road across the mountain. That's the new road across the mountain. We're gonna do a section to Big Bald, cross over the Bald, camp at Bald Mountain Shelter, and then come back to Sam's Gap tomorrow. It's about 8 miles ish to the shelter, so should be a good trip. Right, today the weather's supposed to be great, around 50 degrees, sun and clouds, a little bit of a breeze, great hiking weather. Tonight, cold front's supposed to move through, rain turn into snow, a lot windier, lows in the mid-20s, and then tomorrow a little bit of clearing, snow in the morning, and then high of about 30 with windy conditions. So shouldn't be too bad. Be a nice early taste of winter hiking. It's gonna be a good weekend. Sam's Gap to Big Bald on the Appalachian Trail. Check in later. Forgot how rough this hike was. We're about 6.5 miles in. Probably another mile and a half to Big Bald. Temperatures have been pretty good. It's been windy. They got a wind advisory in effect. 40-mile-an-hour winds, 50-mile-an-hour gusts tonight. Snow. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Pretty awesome, actually. Oh. I don't know if you can see it through the wide angle, but probably not. Way down there is I-26 through Tennessee. This little section of trail from Sam's Gap to Bald Mountain and a little beyond, or Big Bald and a little beyond, is you just straddle the North Carolina-Tennessee border, hopping back and forth. It's pretty awesome. Mike went to go check out over the ridge, and we're back on the trail. See the top of Big Bald. Big Bald. Last little uphill of the day. I'm ready for camp. Came down across Big Stamp off of Big Bald and back into the woods on this side of the ridge, and it's pretty tame. Gotta excuse the boogies. Really calm through here. I always like this little stretch up to the shelter. Totally different than the other side. Anybody know what a straight double blaze means? It means home for the night. Here we go. Bald Mountain Shelter. Bam. Awesome. Drop packs. Check in later. Supper time. A bit chilly. I can go down here and get another 3 liters of water from the water source. So I've got enough to cook breakfast and make my coffee without having to come back down here with it frigid cold. Wind's picking up, the gusts are getting a lot stronger, temperature's dropping. Of course it's night, but still gonna be a good night. Had a hiker come in who's doing Harper's Ferry to Springer, the southbound, doing half of it southbound, so that's pretty cool. More people at camp. Other than that, just gonna tank up on some water, get everything all packed up, ready for the overnight. We opted to actually just stay in the shelter as opposed to setting up tents, really because the shelter's there, so we're gonna utilize it, and 2, just because that would really suck having to break down camp if it gets as bad as they say it's going to get. Which, if we were out and there was no shelter, that's what we'd have to do. But shelter's there, we're gonna take advantage. So it was a tough 8-mile day. fill up and enjoy. We'll see what it does in the morning. Check back in then. Pretty awesome. It ended up snowing, so it's pretty beautiful. Getting breakfast down now. We're gonna get camp broke down. I don't know what time it is, but it's gonna be a pretty hike out coming back over the Bald. But anyway, it wasn't bad in the shelter last night. The wind shifted direction and started coming from the west, which we figured it would, which is from directly behind the shelter. So we were good. Got down to about 25-26 degrees last night. So my whole using my 30-degree sleeping bag test worked out pretty good. Simple base layer and fleece, and my 30-degree bag held pretty warm. Pleased with that. Other than that, just gonna enjoy this taste of winter and snow. Get wrapped up and check in here in a little while on the way back out. All right, time to hit the trail. A bit windy, but it's awesome.
It's gorgeous. It's incredible.
Onward and upward. Ooh, that's good this morning. We came back across Big Stamp. Just about to go back up over Big Bald, but you know, it's all socked in with clouds and fog and can't see nothing, so we're gonna hightail it back to Sam's Gap. Probably, I don't know, take us about 4 hours to get there. Still got 7 miles to go. So awesome trip. Still in the 20s. Sheltered from the wind right here, came around the bend, but they're still rolling 30 miles an hour easy across Big Stamp and probably up top. So man, good stuff. Sam's Gap to Bald Mountain Shelter, across Big Bald. Awesome. Go ahead and sign off and make tracks to the truck. Until next time, see y'all on the trail. I guess you can tell which vehicles have been here overnight. Nice and clean. Covered in snow. It's awesome. Awesome trip. Back to the truck. Let's go eat. I know I signed off earlier, but it was a nice walk out. Stuff to catch. For real this time. The end.